inventing a new sport.
Oh, you make it!
All four wheels are on. I know I'm pointing again. I gotta stop doing this. All four wheels are on. The tires came, or the wheels came when I wasn't even expecting it. They said they hadn't even shipped yet, and they showed up on the front door. So ran to the tire shop, got the tires mounted, got the wheels on, pulled it into the street to test rubbing. I can't really take it too far because I still have to bleed the brakes better. But it doesn't really rub that bad. There's like a small spot on the little plastic fender liner thing that I'll end up probably taking off because it doesn't even have one on the driver's side. But that's it. Only rubs in a little spot. Actually really surprised. It looks incredible. We'll get some better footage of the car rolling once it's safe and has brakes. Yeah, man, I'm pretty excited. Today is oil change day on multiple vehicles. Nothing really too exciting with that, but we got other stuff going on too. We're gonna get these oils changed, get the brake split on the Monte Carlo, some other things maybe that we'll get to. We'll see. Well, while draining the oil on the Monte Carlo, I could smell a little fuel in it. It wasn't crazy enough where it wasn't running off the stick. It's not real super thin, but I could smell the fuel in the oil. I had previously thought that the fuel pump might have been bad. This was weeks ago when I was trying to get it running, troubleshooted, trying to get it running. But the fuel pump was pumping, so I considered it good. But there's enough fuel in the oil to where I think it's something I should address. I already have a fuel pump for a small block on the shelf, so we're just gonna do it. And while we're waiting on the oil to finish fully draining from the pan, the only thing that the tire rubs on is this plastic piece on the inside of the fender well, which I don't even think I have on the other side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this out. It's already got a couple bolts missing, so yeah, we're just gonna take it out so there's no issues down the road. All right, so what I realized trying to take this out, I thought it was two pieces. I thought there was one plastic piece and then inside a stronger metal piece. That's not what's going on. So what I'm doing, I already did the front half. I'm just gonna trim out the parts that are rubbing, which you can see is just right there. So I'm just gonna trim that to where it's rubbing. Now there is a difference with this new one versus the old one. There's 3 lines here. The smallest one is for a return. I do not have a return line on the other fuel pump. So I'm just gonna plug that and see if it causes any problems. Hopefully it don't leak. Real quick, I'll go over a hose clamp hack that I use. I don't know if you guys are familiar with I'm sure the constant torque, constant tension hose clamps that, you know, it's got 2 ears in the one ear and you squeeze them together and you got to try and slide them off. Well, instead of fighting that shit, I get the vice grips out, get it to where the lock is just right where it'll be fully tight, and then put it on that clamp and just lock it down. Then you can literally just slide it right off. Well, we got the old fuel pump out. I didn't record because I did everything from underneath except for just pulling it out. I didn't want to get gas on my camera or my phone, so I didn't record that. But the first thing I noticed when I got it off is that it looks like they didn't use a gasket, which I've never done that, so we're not going to be doing that this time. We'll be putting a gasket on there, but there was no gasket. I scraped it off anyways. We're about to get the new one on. All right, so you see you got the new one in there. I actually I had it in once and I had to take it back out because I couldn't get the steel line to get in there, but she's in. All right, now before we get too excited and just move the thing outside to do the next oil change on my list, I'm gonna fire it up, make sure it's not leaking any oil or any fuel, because we just did the fuel pump and the fuel line was kind of hard to get on. So I just want to make sure it's not leaking. So the car runs good, handles good, brakes, all that stuff's fine. There's no leaks. Everything is cherry. So I'm gonna wrap up this video. I know I'm pointing again. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up this video and try and cram as much stuff as I can into the next one, because the next one is number 10. So try and make it like a lot of progress in one video type of thing. That's it for this one. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. See you next time.